Hey Push Peeps, in this video we're going to break down a graph, actually, another type of document that you could see on your exam. And this one is an unemployment graph from the 1930s and the 1940s. That's your Great Depression, World War II time period. Let's just get some background info before we proceed. The stock market crash, that happened on October 29th, 1929. And FDR was elected president in 1932. So a few years after the stock market crash, really the beginning of the Great Depression. And FDR's program was known as the New Deal, which focused on 3 R's: relief for the poor, recovery for businesses in the economy, and ultimately to reform the economy to help prevent another Great Depression. So here's this unemployment chart. And if you look at here, for the most part throughout American history, it's pretty much around 5%. Sometimes it's a little bit higher, sometimes it's a little bit lower. But we see beginning in 1929, the unemployment rate is going to skyrocket up to in the early to mid 1930s around 22-23%. And some estimates are even higher when you include farmers as well. And then you see a little bit of a dip, and then it goes back up, and then it plummets back down. And this is when the U.S. is not only entering World War II, but also providing lots of assistance to the Allies during the war. So let's do some HIP analysis for this chart. Historical context, again, 1930s Great Depression. You see increased involvement in the economy through FDR's New Deal. And there's the introduction of many New Deal programs, such as the CCC, TVA, AAA, FDIC. The goal was to get people to work, protect banks, etc. Farmers and banks were especially hard hit during the Great Depression, as were African Americans. The intended audience of this is, it's a little tough to tell from the graph, so I would stay away from that if this were to be found in a DBQ. And the same thing with the point of view. There's really no point of view of a graph. But the purpose of this is to show unemployment in the mid-20th century. So if I were to encounter this on a DBQ, I would really focus on the historical context aspect for this document. Another purpose could be to analyze the impact of various programs. If you knew the year a program was introduced, you could see what is happening to the unemployment rate in subsequent years, and maybe there's a correlation or causation between the two. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching. I look forward to seeing you back here for many more document analysis videos. Best of luck this year, and have a good day.